So one of the craziest things just happened to me, and I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but it was just so impactful. You know what I mean? I was just having breakfast and eating. You know what I mean? And a random guy comes up to me, right? And he says, "Do you know God?" Or he said, "You believe in God, don't you?" Or something to that effect, like, "You're a child of God, aren't you?" He says that's probably exactly what he said. And I was just like, it's a random question. I was like, yeah, why do you ask? And he says, you have a anointing over you. You have like this glow, this kind of glow over you. And I was like, wow. And, he doesn't know me from a can of paint, you know what I'm saying? And for him to ask me that question, like, you're a child of God, aren't you? It's like, wow, and it said a lot, you know what I'm saying? It felt good because one thing, I don't know if you noticed, but one thing that I try never to do, and that is to lead with conversations about my belief system, because I don't believe it helps anybody change. I feel like when you lead with, hey, I'm a child of God and you should be too, I think a lot of times people just instantly turn it off. But when you're living your normal life and they can see it without you saying it, it's so much more impactful, because that's the type of people that impact me. Like when I see them living their life and I like the life that they're leading, it makes me want to it makes me want to find out what they believe in, because like whatever's working for you, I want that to work for me too. So I've learned a long time ago, the biggest and the best way to influence anybody is just through greatness and through living a exemplary life. Because if they like what you're doing, they're going to want to find out what powers that. And in my life, it is Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? But I don't lead with that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Jesus Christ speaks for himself. God, Jehovah Jireh, speak for himself. I don't have to speak on their behalf. I mean, I can, certainly. There's a lot of information, a lot of things I can pull from my life especially. But I'm of the fabric of, you'll see it. You know what I mean? I always felt that way. And for him to come up and ask me that question while I'm eating breakfast with my daughter was incredible. So then we get to rapping and we're talking about all these different things. And it turns out that, he's falling on hard times and he's living in a hotel that I'm just staying at. But he has this incredible belief system. So we talked about some very private things. I challenged him to do a certain thing. And I believe if he completes that challenge, his life will change forever. But that's, again, between him and I.